Man, I had a rough day. I went over to a friend's house and he offered me a donut. And I stuck my hand in the box and I pulled out a whole wheat donut. That's some bullshit, man. A whole wheat donut? That's not food. You're not supposed to eat that. Because I've already made up my mind I'm going to eat a donut, so I've already compromised my health, you know? Because a whole wheat donut's not any better for you than a regular donut. It's still just sugar and fat and whole wheat for some fucking reason. But a whole wheat donut's the worst thing. Because if you really want to hurt somebody, you know, if you really want to hurt somebody, if you really want to cause them pain, you build them up. You put them on a pedestal before you knock them down. That's what a whole wheat donut does. A whole wheat donut's like a stripper with a penis. Just a mouthful of disappointment. I don't like doctors. Not because they're all stop eating donuts. That's not the only reason. I don't like doctors because I think they're cocky for somebody that works in the service industry. You know what I mean? Like if you're a mechanic or your waiter wanted you to strip down once a year just so they could check things out, you'd ask some fucking questions, right? But your doctor just assumes you're gonna just bend over and grab your ankles and he's gonna have his way. That's bullshit. Your doctor is your employee. That dude works for you. You should put him in his place, man. The only reason my doctors see me naked is because I make him look. Every time I walk into my doctor's office, I'm like, hey, doc, look at my nuts. No, there's nothing wrong with them. I just want you to know who you work for. Now, get in there and earn a copay. Let me get them swinging for you. How do you like that? See if I can do a figure eight. You like that? You like the figure eight? 12 years of medical school and you get to look at my nuts. Look at this bag. This ain't no Louis Vuitton. Look at that. Yeah, I know you're a cardiologist. Look at my nuts. My dentist won't even return my calls, you guys. I'm just bitter, though, because I had to get the finger this year from the doctor. Some of you ladies sound a little bit too enthusiastic about that. Yeah, take it, boy. Now you know how it feels. Now I had to get it. I'm a grown up. I get it, man. It's a necessary medical procedure. You know, we should all be adult about it, but. My doctor, the whole time he was doing it to me, he was apologizing. That just made it creepy and weird, man. He was just like, I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I'm really sorry. I didn't want to do this to you. But it's the only way to make the voices in my head be quiet. Sorry about that. Sorry. It's good seats, huh? The nut flashing seats. You got the close-up. Were they spectacular? What's that? You need to be closer. Holy shit, you're scaring me, dude. Did you order tea? It's fun being a daddy, man. I get to spend a lot of time with my little girl. Get to hang out all the time. I watch a lot of children's TV with her. And our favorite show is called Yo Gabba Gabba. Yes, yes. You like Yo Gabba Gabba? Yeah, you big pothead? It's a good show. You got kids? Yeah, it's a good show, man. What's your favorite song? They're all fun. You're right. My favorite though. My favorite goes like this. My favorite song on this show goes like this. No, Party in Your Tummy is weak. I like don't bite your friends. Don't bite your friends. Which is an awesome message for little kids, man. I could have used it as a little kid, man. One time I bit a phlebotomist. fucker jabbed me with a needle, man. No, it's a great message for little kids. And what I like best about it is that it still leaves open the possibility of fighting enemies. I always thought they should have children's TV from kids from messed up families, you know? Just to give them coping skills. You know, stuff that, information they can use. You're nodding, you know what I'm talking about, yeah? Yeah. Just stuff like this. Stuff like when to call an ambulance and when to let them sleep it off. You know? Could have used that. Today, kids, we're going to learn how to make a social worker buy us ice cream. And remember, when Daddy's passed out, there's no need to shout. Just go through his wallet and take the cash out. That took me 3 years to get my wife pregnant, you guys. Yeah. You're welcome, sir. I did it all for you. Every night I was just in there, I gotta do it for that guy. Let's hit one out of the park for Mr. Yells in the middle of comedy shows. 3 years, man. Started to get a little routine after a while, you know? Just the same thing every month, same day, everything. So my wife tried to help me out, you know. She would do the dirty talk. You know what I'm talking about, right? You a dirty talker? She's like, that's all right, I'll teach you. I'll teach you. Because you want her to do a little dirty talk for you, don't you? Yeah, all right. What's your name? What's that? Mike? All right, here's what you do, all right? Just look at Mike and just go like this. Just go. Mike, baby, hurry up. I'm serious, I gotta go to work. Yes, when he hears that, his dick will be so hard it's throwing up gang signs. That was a brilliant joke. If you needed it explained to you, just ask the people next. 3 years, man. I had to get the test. You know, the semen test, you know, the test, because they were afraid like nothing was coming out of me, you know, like just like semen scented air freshener, just. Smells like bleach and shame. That'd be tough to sell, wouldn't it, marketing lady? There's a market for everything. You can sell it in college, right? Just go over the college market. Does your dorm room get funky? Spray it with Spunky. I had this conversation that every straight guy has had with his friends. And every straight guy's had this conversation at one time or another with his buddies. And the conversation is this. What would it take for you to blow a dude? You've had that conversation, right, man? Yeah? A couple times? No, not, you don't mean it, you know, it's just, you're talking shit with your buddies, you know, it's just, nobody actually gets blown, right? Or maybe they do, I don't know, whatever. Okay. But it's always, what would it take, you know, and it's always something outrageous. It's like, well, for $10 million, I'll touch the tip, you know? For $100 billion, I'll do it, but nobody can know. It has to be a secret. That's bullshit, man. I know what my price is. $355,417.33. It's the exact payoff on my mortgage. And I will do a good job, too. Won't be any complaining. No bitching about it. I will do my work and get out. From tip to taint, I will take care of it. Swallow? Hell yeah, for the $355,000. Lady in the front room, she's just like, swallow it! Yeah, well, if you're paying the bills, that's... I mean, I can handle the self-esteem hit, and I figure I'll be back on solid food in a couple days. Don't judge me, I got kids. That's kind of my job, isn't it? You know, if you're a parent, that's kind of your job, is to gobble as much cock as it takes to keep your kids in a good life. How am I supposed to look my baby girl in the eye if I wouldn't do that for her, you know? Just, honey, I'm sorry you can't go to a good school, but Daddy was squeamish about wieners.